everybody, this is our week 4 video for our Luna and Tommy litter. Big change this week. As you can see, well, you can't see, but they are up and moving around and playing a lot. Right now, they're still going through the phase of where they are either full blast, playing, running, or sound asleep. We will talk about Miss Orange here in a minute. She runs the show, as you can tell. She's the one not asleep right now. She's the main one out of the 12 in charge. So just a recap for Luna and Tommy, we had 12 puppies. There are 7 boys and 5 girls. We still have some puppies still available. I'll try to keep updating the website on our available puppies page as to which pics are available. I'm a little behind on that right this second, but I will update that here in just a minute. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go through the weight and talk about what we see with each puppy each week. I have my cheat sheet, which I'm going to have every week because it's hard to, I can't memorize all 12 of their weights and everything. Another thing, if you are picking up your puppy as far as flying in, we're going to be going to Atlanta on May the 9th. I'll touch base with each of you individually to set that up, but just give you a heads up on that. We did go to the vet this week. Everyone checked out great. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's growing. Luna's doing great. So everybody is good. We'll go back at 6 weeks for shots and microchip, and I'll go over that information with you as well. So I'm going to get in here, and this is not their normal area. They're still in the whelping box, which within the next couple of days is going to be gone because they're already starting to get out. So I'm going to wake them up. Hopefully we won't have any accidents once they're up and moving, but out of 12 I can't make any promises. So let's start with the girls this week. We have Miss Pink here. Miss Pink is the largest girl. She is same size as Light Blue, so she is the largest puppy. They are both 4 pounds and 6 ounces. So this is Miss Pink. Miss Pink is our escape artist. She is always out of the whelping box. She is the reason that the whelping box is going to be going bye-bye here pretty soon. So, oh gosh, Miss Orange. So this is Miss Pink, biggest girl, 4 pounds and 6 ounces. What is it? What is it? Okay, our next girl, it's not you yet. I'll get to you in a minute. So we did have some that had to have their first light bath or rinse off just because they got into some other stuff that they needed to be rinsed off. But I don't think you were one of them, no. This is Miss Khaki. Miss Khaki is 3 pounds and 8 ounces. She's kind of our go with the flow puppy, kind of right there in between right now as far as playful, and also got a little laid back side to her as well. So she's kind of right there middle of the pack. She's 3 pounds, 8 ounces, where I said is Pink is 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So Pink is definitely a lot bigger than all the other girls. All the other ones are kind of right there together. And we will all get our nails clipped after this video. So this is Miss Khaki. Okay, it's your time. Your turn. Now this is Miss Orange. Now Miss Orange did have to be rinsed off a few minutes ago just because she got into some dirty stuff. Yes, you did. So that's why she's still a little damp right there. We use baby shampoo to bathe our puppies. Right now we're just using just wet, damp rags to keep them clean until they're a little bit older. But anyways, back to Miss Orange. This is Miss Orange. She runs the show. 3 pounds, 6 ounces. Very talkative, wants to be recognized. One of the first ones to greet you when you walk in. Not shy at all. Also very playful. So as you can tell, if you look down there now, that Miss Orange is up here, it's a lot calmer. But as soon as she gets back down there, if she decides she wants everybody to be awake, then she will happily wake everybody up. So this is Miss Orange. I know. All right, Miss White over here. Miss White is the same size as Miss Orange. She is 3 pounds, 6 ounces as well. She is a very light colored coat, the lightest coat of all the females right now. Super sweet puppy, kind of laid back. She's got a little bit of a playful side to her. Nowhere near as active as Miss Orange right now. Kind of right there in the middle as well. And like I said, she's got the lightest coat, 3 pounds and 6 ounces. So this is Miss White. Okay, and our last puppy, our smallest one, out of the girls is going to be Miss Purple. This is our tiny little puppy. Miss Purple is 3 pounds, 2 ounces, still the smallest girl, very laid back, loves her mom, loves to be right up next to her mom. Did I wake you up? She's doing really good as far as being handled. She's one of the ones that had to have a bath. She definitely got covered in the dirty stuff. Yes, she did. So that's Miss Purple. And those are our 5 girls. All right. Now on to the big boys. Sorry they're not up moving around a lot, besides Miss Orange, of course. But hopefully by the time we're finished, they'll be up and you can see them playing some. So our big boy is still Mr. Light Blue. He's the same size as Miss Pink, 4 pounds and 6 ounces. Loves attention, wants to be held. Has a very kind of cream colored coat. Still has the little spot right there on his head that's really white. It's actually kind of neat. But just a big chunky puppy, gonna be kind of like his daddy. We call him our little Tommy Jr. Yes. He's got big paws, gonna be a big boy. So this is Mr. Light Blue. Our next boy is Mr. Red. Mr. Red is 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Probably the sweetest of all the boys, very light colored coat. Real easygoing, loves to be held, loves attention. When we walk in, he wants us to hold him and cuddle him. He's just super laid back, very sweet boy. So this is Mr. Red, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. So just 4 ounces behind his big brother, Mr. Light Blue. All right. Mr. Yellow over here is right at 4 pounds, kind of the middle of the pack, easygoing, very similar temperament to his mom as far as laid back, go with the flow. Luna's super sweet. She'll walk right beside us, take her out. She's just real easygoing, and he kind of has that same personality. So this is Mr. Yellow, also has a very light colored coat. Blue loves to sleep. This is Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue is 3 pounds, 8 ounces, loves to sleep, will come in and he'll be upside down, or we just had him in the basket a minute ago and he was asleep, kind of upside down and underneath all of his brothers, doesn't care at all, just will fall right to sleep. He's a really sweet boy too. Also on the lighter colored sides, lighter color of the coats, yes, that didn't come out right. This is Mr. Blue. And Mr. Greene, which I'm fixing to tell you kind of proves true over here. He is 3 pounds, 6 ounces, and loves to keep to himself. It's not very easy with 12 puppies, but he tries his best to get over in the corner, kind of our little loner puppy, guys. Doesn't have to have all the attention, doesn't have to be up against his mom or his brothers. He's content kind of in the corner by himself. So this is Mr. Greene, 3 pounds, 6 ounces. So he's 1 pound smaller right now than Light Blue, kind of on the smaller size of our males. And these are our 2 buddies over here, which I'll get to, Mr. Brown and Mr. Black. We're on the smaller size compared to all the puppies, so they were, we spent a lot of time having those 2 together, nursing together, and so they've become actually pretty close. But this is Mr. Brown. He's gained a lot of weight. He's now 3 pounds, 6 ounces, so he's packing on the pounds just fine. He's very playful. Like I said, he's been right there with Mr. Black. A lot more outgoing than Mr. Black is more on the playful, outgoing side. So this is Mr. Brown. And now to our little guy, Mr. Black. Mr. Black, he's at 3 pounds, 4 ounces. So he's catching up to his brothers. He's gained weight this week. We had the vet check him out. He was doing great. He's starting to come around as far as being a little bit more playful. He's still more on the laid back side, which kind of was the reason he was smaller. But with all 12 puppies, you know, he didn't really fight to get his food. So we had to kind of make sure that he got what he needed and had some alone time with Luna to make sure that he was gaining weight and getting bigger. But he's got a really light colored coat, super sweet puppy. This is Mr. Black. So I'm gonna see if I can get these guys to wake up. Maybe, come on guys, don't wanna play? Maybe you can see them moving around a little bit. It's hard to catch them when they're super active. Like I said, they are go, 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 or then right to sleep, which they might all just fall right back to sleep. As soon as we end the video is when they'll all be up and playing. But just so you can, I'm just gonna show you their colors real fast. As it goes along, when they get older, we'll tie a ribbon to it for the video purpose so that you can actually see who is who. So we have Mr. Red, Miss Purple. This is Miss White. Hers is very hard to see. Miss Khaki, Mr. Light Blue, Mr. Black, Mr. Brown, Miss Orange, Mr. Blue's over here, Miss Pink, Yellow, and then we have Greene over here by himself. Yeah, Mr. Yellow and Greene over there. So this is our week 4 video. Like I said, we will have one every week. I try to share a couple pictures during the week as well. But if you have any questions or anything, let me know. As we go along, I'll post more about their schedule. By the time they're going home, you'll know. We'll send you a supplies list of stuff we recommend and their eating schedule and their potty schedule and all that, so that we can try to make the transition from our home to your home as smooth as possible. But if you have any questions, just send me an email, give me a call, shoot me a text, just whatever works best for you guys. And we will see you back here next week.